What's up guys, and welcome to BarryAnime. I'm Barry and I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. Today we have some breaking news in the harem world, being Quintessential Quintuplets Season 2 announcement. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see my content rather than seeing just 2% of it. Yeah, YouTube. Now back to the video. To be honest, this news really was already confirmed months and months in advance, but with it recently being reconfirmed by Anime News Network and Live Chart Me, that leads me to look a little bit deeper into it and take a different look at it. So on Wednesday, Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine announced that the second season of Quintessential Quintuplets would be coming out, to be premiered on TBS in October, teasing us with a promo video on the official website. Links down below if you want to go read it for yourself, or check out other articles or websites that I have listed for this video. Now, there actually are some breaking news such as new staff members, directors, and art style / studio changes, as well as this being the climax of the manga. For starters, like I said, Kori is going to be directing the new season, replacing Sotashi Kuwabara, with Kisaro coming back to script the anime. And Biberi Animation Studio will be replacing Tezuka Productions, so of course I will be giving my own opinion on all these decisions. Of course, disclaimers down below. Now, I do not know the people associated with the project directly or them personally, but I'm just saying this is my opinion and I'm not trying to attack or disrespect any people or parties involved. So take everything I say here with a grain of salt, with you being the last person to decide what you believe is going to happen for the second season. As for the director change, I honestly think it was a good pickup, even though I know more about the old director rather than the new one. Being from Tezuka Productions, I watched Doro, Blackjack, with also having watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Briefly. Very briefly. To also being a fan of the Dagashi Kashi series and of course Index. I mentioned this to all say it's still a good pickup though. This is because the director worked on some good projects, even though the last director I think is better. Now onto the studio changes, being Tezuka Productions is known for having and taking on more longer and meticulous projects. Like I said earlier, being Dororo, Blackjack series, Sakamichi no Apollon, they take on projects with a substance and meaning behind them, with this being a great studio for this particular harem. Can't see most of the other harems doing as well with this studio, which allows them to really stand out in the genre, to then switch to the studio behind Azurland, and that being it. Okay, also Gracia Phantom Trigger, but I mean, it's like 2 animes. I really don't know if this was the right move. Maybe they're getting some kind of extra benefits with the studio change, but even then I can't really think it's a good idea. Reason being, this first season is just the beginning of the journey, with you getting a small fraction of the drama and breakdowns to come. Really, the amount of it is more than, I would say, 12 episodes, but definitely less than 24. If you haven't seen it, I will give you a brief summary, and if you have seen it, I do have a time skip down below if you want to just skip ahead. So it's about a poor boy who has to tutor a girl that doesn't like to study, or simply doesn't study well, with the kicker being sisters and not one girl, and with the bonus being that they're quintuplets, hence the name. Now in harems, the girls are a couple of things. Either they're ichi or they actually have no purpose being there, oftentimes being both. With some not having this problem, but rather the characters not really standing out though. This anime doesn't have that problem. The girls look the same but are nothing alike, with them all having different goals, interests, and features. You see where I'm going with this? An actual good romantic harem that you can actually watch in front of your parents. Now with the new studio's changes, that often leads to having art changes, which really is a big deal for fans and how they receive the new project. And to be honest, it looks really good. Like before, the main lead really didn't stand out in any way, like at all. But in this one, he actually has new color eyes and looks a lot slimmer, in a good way. The girls have that red around their eyes, sort of like my profile picture I have here, making me want to root for the series even more, but that's just my opinion. So what do you guys think? Do you like the changes? How do you think the second season will go? And who do you think is the bride? Comment down below, tell me what you think about it, as well as like the video, and for all the Facebook users I have out there, I would really appreciate it if you would switch the setting under the follow button from default to see first, so you can actually see when I post a video rather than just the 2%, or rather never again, because it's all over Facebook and I have no control. But like I said, links down below if you like to read. Peace, BarryAnime out.